So definite and indefinite, that's what we're going to focus on in this lesson, okay? First of all, what category of word are all of these? Are all of these words a fi'l, ism, or harf? Yes, all of these words, they would be considered ism. Would all be considered under the category of ism because they have a complete meaning, but there's no relation to time. We know what a house is, we know what a door is, we know what a camel is. It has a complete meaning, but there's no relation to time. So nouns, adjectives, names, those would go under the category of ism, okay? So we're talking about the definite and indefinite ism, okay? Now, if I say I'm going to go to a house, that would be considered indefinite. That would be considered indefinite. If I say I'm going to a house, I'm not talking about a definitive house, a specific, particular house. I'm saying I'm going to go to a house. Okay? So if I want to say that I'm going to a house, then what I would do is at the end of this word, I would put what is called tanween. Tanween, meaning I would put two of the same harakah. Now by default, and this is assuming that you all know the harakas, okay? So there's vowel sounds or there's marks that go above and below Arabic letters. There's only 3 of them that indicate certain vowel sounds. When there's 2 at the end, there's a grammatical significance that we're learning in this lesson, okay? So first, we should understand that by default, okay? By default, an ism will end with a dhamma. Okay? By default, an ism is going to end with a dhamma. But in this lesson, we're going to learn why sometimes it will end with 2. Okay? Why sometimes it will end with 2. Okay? So by default, an ism will end with dhamma, and sometimes it will end with 2. So the significance of it ending with 2 here in this example is to make it indefinite. Okay, this makes it indefinite. This means a house. If I say baytun, I'm talking about a house. But what if I want to talk about a definite house? What if I want to say I'm going to the house? There's 2 easy things that we do. The first thing that we do, we're going to remove one of them. And then we're going to add in the beginning 2 letters, alif and lam. Alif and lam. So, baytun meant a house, whereas al-baytu means the house. So it's very easy. This is how you make an ism definite or indefinite. So let's go to the next example. If I say babun, does this mean a door or does it mean the door? If I say babun, does this mean a door or the door with the 2 dhammas at the end? This means a door. Okay, when there's 2 of the same harakah at the end, this is called tanween. When there's 2 of the same harakah at the end, this is called tanween. And this means that this is a sign that it's indefinite. How would I make this definite? How would I change it from babun, a door, to the door? Very good. I would add alif, lam in the beginning. And what else would I do? I would erase, take out one of the dhammas. Okay? Al-babu means the door. Alright? What about this one here, Jamal. Jamalun, Jamalun. Is this definite or indefinite? Does this mean a camel or does it mean the camel? Jamalun, there's two dhammas at the end. Does this mean a camel or does it mean the camel? This is indefinite. It means a camel. Jamalun, there's two. It has tanween. How would I make it the camel? How would I make it the camel? We would add alif lam in the beginning, and we would take away one of these. Al-jamalu. Al-jamalu. Okay, now let's go back in reverse. Okay, so al-baytu means the house. Al-babu means the door. Al-jamalu means the camel. How would I say a house? What would I do to this to make it mean a house? If I want it to be a house, yes, very good. I would remove the alif lam and I would add another dhamma. So it would become baytun. It would go from al-baytu to baytun, a house. How would I make al-babu, the door? How would I make it a door? Al-jamalu, how would I make al-jamalu, the camel? How would I change it to a camel? I do the same thing. I would remove the alif and the lam and I would add a dhamma. I would give it tanween. Baytun, a house. Babun, a door. Jamalun, a camel. Okay, so basically, just to summarize, that lesson, we'll say that the main thing to pay attention to is that if something is indefinite, it's going to have tanween, okay? Tanween we'll say for the sake of this lesson, it has two dhammas, okay? And this indicates that it is indefinite. So this means a house. So this is indefinite, all right? And the difference between definite and indefinite, if we want to make it definite, we want it to be the house, then there's no tanween, and we add alif and lam in the beginning. So we add alif and lam in the beginning, and there is no tanween. Simple. Baytun, a house. Al-baytu, the house.